Hi guys, welcome back. We are getting right into filming 20 facts of Harry Potter. So we are doing 20 just because there is a lot of fun facts and there's a lot of Harry Potter movies. So, number 1, Steven Spielberg wanted the films to be animated. It's hard to think of a reason why you wouldn't want the likes of Hollywood royalty, Steven Spielberg, directing your film, but the producers of Harry didn't feel the fit was right. When Spielberg was initially approached to direct the first film, he spoke of his intention to create an animated version of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, but this wasn't what the team had in mind. It was later decided that Chris Columbus would be the right man for the job. So glad it wasn't animated. However, I wonder if I don't think there is an animated version or even a series of Harry Potter, or anything like that out there. It just doesn't exist, but that would be kind of neat to see that part. What that could look like, which probably very similar. Number 2, J.K. Rowling requested that the entire cast were British. Bringing her vision to life was always going to be a challenge. J.K. Rowling. After deciding she wanted an all-British cast, that's what she got, while in the most part, as there are a few exceptions to the rule. I don't think all of them were British, but majority were. Number 3, Rupert Grint rapped his way into the role, standing out from the crowd. Rupert Grint's audition tape saw him unleash a hip-hop rap, with the first line being, "Hello, my name is Rupert Grint, who plays Ronald Weasley. I hope you don't think I stink." It seems like it made quite an impression. Speaking about the experience, the Ron Weasley actor, Rupert Grint explained, I found out that you could audition by sending a picture of yourself and some information to Newsround. I did my own video with me, first of all pretending to be my drama teacher, who unfortunately was a girl. And then I did a rap of how I wanted to be Ron, and then I made my own scripting thing up and sent it off. Luckily, that landed in his favor. Number 4, Emma Watson didn't even want to be Hermione. However, after holding casting sessions at primary schools across the UK, when they got to Emma's school, she decided not to audition. Unlike most of other female students in her class, it was Emma's teacher who finally convinced her. After ending up being the last girl standing that day, she was later cast as Hermione Granger. It's always the quiet ones. Of course she didn't want to, but isn't she happy she did? She fit the role very well. Number 5, Harry Potter was almost American. Producers originally thought they found their Harry Potter in the shape of 10-year-old Liam Aiken. After being told he got the role, the offer was swiftly withdrawn when they discovered he was American. So, discrimination at its finest, I guess. That was their choice. Sorry, I have a cold. So just bear with me at times here. Number 6, J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter have the same birthday, which is July 31st, which obviously she made that decision probably. So there you go. Number 7, Dumbledore has a deeper meaning. It's actually an old English teacher word for bumblebee. Rowling has said that she chose that name because she always thought of Dumbledore humming to himself. Now, did he ever do that in the movies? Because he should have shown it at least once or twice. Number 8, Rowling eventually revealed that fate of Dolores Umbridge. Although we didn't read about it in the book, she was eventually imprisoned of her actions at the Ministry of Magic and was sent to Azkaban. She was awful. I couldn't stand her. Okay, number 9, Harry, Ron, and Hermione's name all had deeper meanings too. Harry is the Middle English version of Henry, which was a name popular for English kings. Ronald comes from the Old Norse Nevalder, a title for ruler's advisor. Hermione's name is from Shakespeare, The Winter's Tale, and was just meant to be clever since her parents are scholarly. That's cool, actually. Number 10, Rowling credits the Harry Potter books to her names to her. Rowling credits the Harry Potter books to her mother's death, saying the books have a major death theme in them because she started writing them 6 months before her mother died. She has said that if she didn't die, there would not be a Harry Potter. Sorry if you have a hard time understanding me because my nose is just crazy today. So I do apologize for that. Number 11, Tom Felton originally auditioned as Harry Potter. In fact, Tom auditioned for the role of both Ron and Harry before ultimately being cast as Devilish Draco Malfoy. Number 12, Harry should have green eyes. Yes, you superfans may already know him. Fans may already know. Okay, that's off. They may already know that Harry has green eyes in the books, but not in the films. The blue-eyed boy tried wearing contact lenses to bring Potter's on-screen incarnation in line with his profile in the book, but he had an allergic reaction. Luckily, Rowling didn't mind explaining that her only condition was that Henry's eyes should look like his mother's, something they had to bear in mind when casting Lily Potter. So obviously they casted Harry Potter before Lily, which makes sense. Number 13, sorry, give me 1 second. Gandalf is almost Albus Dumbledore. Well, he would have made a good Dumbledore. Richard Harris initially declined the role of Dumbledore due to ill health. However, after protests from his granddaughter, he changed his mind. When Harris tragically passed away after filming Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, producers asked Ian McKellen to step in, but he decided the role was too similar to that of Gandalf, who was just finished playing in The Lord of the Rings, so instead the role went to Michael Gambon. Number 14, the 3 stars had to write an essay about what the role meant to them. For Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, director Alfonso Cuarón asked the 3 stars to write an essay about their character and what it meant to them. True to their on-screen identities, Emma Watson constructed a 16-page essay. Daniel Radcliffe submitted a simple 1-page answer, whilst Rupert Grint didn't bother at all getting away with it by insisting it's what Ron would have done, talking about getting it into the roles. That's very true. I feel like that makes total sense. Like they must have based it off their roles, because just by hearing that from Rupert. 15, the Stone Rosses. Ian Brown made a cameo appearance. The brand's frontman starred in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Although it's a blink and you'll miss it moment, he's there soaking up the Harry Potter magic whilst reading in Leaky Cauldron, and he's not the only musician to want a piece of the action. Pulp main man Jarvis Cocker and Radiohead's Johnny Greenwood both turn up in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire as members of the Weird Sisters, as a popular band in the wizarding world. Number 16, fans took the news about the delay of the Half-Blood Prince badly when Warner Brothers pushed back the release of Harry Potter and Half-Blood Prince the 8 months to July of 2009. They knew fans wouldn't be happy, but they didn't anticipate the backlash this would have. Shockingly, petitions, hate mail, and unalive threats were directed at people involved in making the movie. Guys, don't go so hard on people. There's reasons, there's pushbacks. Come on. Number 17, Tom Riddle and Voldemort are related in real life. So that's funny. Oh, that's funny, actually. Fabulously named hero Phineas Tiffin, who played the young Tom Riddle, is actually Voldemort actor Ralph Fiennes' nephew. Cool. Number 18, J.K. Rowling had to clarify that Dumbledore was gay? What? Oh, really? When asked whether Hogwarts' favorite headmaster had ever been in love, Rowling revealed that he'd been in love with Grindelwald, another male wizard. Huh. Filming the 7 Harry scene wasn't easy. That one did sound complicated. The 7 Harrys, when they all turned into him, when members of the Order of the Phoenix arrive at Privet Drive to escort Harry to a safe location, Mad Eye Moody suggested that multiple Harrys would confuse the Death Eaters on their trail. After drinking Polyjuice potion to transform into Harry, the hard work began off-screen. The visual effects artists were tasked with bringing the many characteristics of Harry Potter to life whilst keeping a little bit of the attributes of the other characters. Daniel Radcliffe counted over 90 takes to get that shot. Holy. That's a lot. And lastly, the amazing banquets or the halls that we see in the Great Hall are real. In order to do the incredible feasts, Justice Director Chris Columbus decided to use real food in the scenes. However, with long takes and hot production lights, the food didn't tend to last that long. Learning from this, in the future films, he froze the food and made molds to produce exact replicas, all to create the realistic setting. Sorry about my nose again, guys. One thing that does drive me nuts about like watching movies and stuff is when they don't actually eat the food, and I know it's not there to eat probably, but it bugs me because it's like, oh, the food looks delicious, now you're wasting it, but it looks good. Anyways, that is it for me. We'll do more Harry Potter just because there's a lot and my nose is going up a wall right now. So you guys have a great rest of your evening and we'll chat soon. Bye now.